Good day, everyone. My report is Chapter 11 that is all about retailing and wholesaling. Let me discuss first the first topic, which is retailing. Retailing and its importance consists of all business activities associated with the sale of goods and services to ultimate consumers. Involves a retailer that deals with consumers who are acquiring goods or services for their own use rather than for resale. The word retail is derived from the French word retailer, meaning to cut a piece off or to break bulk. Ito yung mga stores na binibilhan ng mga customers para may magamit sila sa bahay. Halimbawa, binibilhan nila ng tingi-tinging shampoo, sabon, ingredients sa pagluluto o iba pang maaari nilang magamit sa anumang parte ng kanilang bahay. Retailing is a set of activities performed in selling the goods and services directly to end users. Any business entity which sells goods to the end user and not for business use or for resale, whether it is a manufacturer, wholesaler, or retailer, are said to be engaged in the process of retailing, irrespective of the manner in which goods are sold. E-tailers, companies that sell on the internet. These retailers are e-commerce firms. The sale of goods on the internet where the transaction happens in a digital environment. Sinasabi dito na ginagamit nila ang internet para magbenta kaysa yung mga actual stores na maaari nating puntahan. Halimbawa nito, Lazada, Shopee, Zalora Philippines kung saan ang mga sites na ito ay kilala sa Pilipinas at ginagamit upang makapamili ng mga gamit. Nakaka-communicate lang sila sa customers through email or dun sa number na nilagay ng mga customers sa account nila sa Lazada, Shopee at iba pang online shops. A retailer is a person, agent, agency, company, or organization which is instrumental in reaching the goods, merchandise, or services to the ultimate consumers. Sinasabi dito na sila yung mga nag-e-expect o inaabangan yung mga gusto ng mga customers, nagsasaayos ng mga magkakahalong produkto. Halimbawa, sama-sama yung mga damit, yung mga shirts, yung mga panggamit sa CR at iba pa. Kumukuha ng mga impormasyon ng customers at nag-e-expect ng mataas na kita sa kabila ng mga nagastos nila para magkaroon ng mga finished products. Retailers perform specific activities such as anticipating customers' wants, developing assortments of products, acquiring market information, and financing. Retailer is a company that buys products from a manufacturer or wholesaler and sells them to end users or customers. In a sense, a retailer is an intermediary or middleman that customers use to get products from the manufacturers. Sila daw po yung way ng customers para makakuha o makabili ng mga products sa manufacturers. Classifying retailers by ownership. Most retailers are independent retailers, operating as a single unit entities. These retailers are often thought of as small, but some are quite sizable. Kapag sinabi nating independent retailers, from the word independent, ibig sabihin, malaya kang gawin ang gusto mo dahil ito yung may mga sariling stores na hinahandle. Independent retailer is someone who is completely responsible for his or her own business. Sila yung nag-aasikaso ng lahat ng mga dapat gawin sa sarili nilang negosyo. Hindi sila bumabase sa kahit kaninong utos, in short, isa lang ang namamahala. Second, list department retailer. An independent retailer that owns the merchandise stock but leases floor space from another retailer, usually operating under that retailer's name. Sila naman yung nagmamay-ari din ng stores pero may narerentahan silang pwesto sa isa pang retailer. It is usually called shop-in-shops or store-in-store. Alamin muna natin ano ang lease. It is a contract outlining the terms under which one party agrees to rent an asset or property owned by another party. Ibig sabihin, may contract silang sinusunod na dapat gawin ng magkapilang party para walang conflict. Lease department retailer examples are jewelry shops and cosmetics stores in a mall. Third, chain store systems consists of two or more stores of a similar type that are centrally owned and operated. It is a retail company with more than one branch. The term chain store refers to a single store as a unit of such a group. For example, Starbucks, Pure Gold, Hypermarket, and 7-Eleven. Corporate chain, a chain consisting of 11 or more stores. It appears to be strongest in the food, drug, shoe, variety, and clothing industries. For example, Mercury Drugs, Goldilocks, Bench, and Alphamart. And po examples ng independent retailer and chain stores. Next, classifying retailers by prominent strategy. In store retailing, sinasabi naman dito na yung iba't ibang products na binebenta o sa pamamagitan ng mga products na yun, ma-identify mo kung saang category yung retailers. The variety of products they sell, store, size, price level relative to competitors, degree of self-service, location, and other variables can be used to categorize retailers. In-store is used to refer activities or what is available in a department store or supermarket. Classes of store. First, specialty stores, also called single-line retailers or limited-line retailers, are retail business that focus on specific product categories such as office supplies, men's or women's clothing, or carpet. Sinasabi naman dito, hindi daw matutukoy kung ang isang company ay isang specialty store sa pamamagitan ng binebenta nilang produkto, kundi ay sa lawak o sukat ng produkto na ino-offer nila. Department stores are typically large compared with specialty stores. They carry a wide selection of products. These stores are departmentalized both physically and organizationally. Ito naman, yung stores na mas malawak o mas malaki sa specialty stores na naghahati sa iba't ibang department na nagbebenta ng iba't ibang products. Example, Robinsons and SM Mall of Asia. Kapag pupunta tayo sa mga mall sa Maynila, nakikita natin hindi lang mga food courts ang meron. May mga nagbebentang damit, gamit sa bahay, laruan ng mga bata, beauty products at iba't ibang produkto. Next, supermarket and convenience stores. The supermarket of today differs greatly from the grocery store, from which it evolved. Today's supermarket is a large departmentalized retail establishment selling a variety of products, mostly food items but also health and beauty aids, housewares, magazines, and much more. Supermarkets, a large retail market that sells food and other household goods and that is usually operated on a self-service basis. Convenience stores are in essence small supermarkets. They have rapidly developed as a major threat to their larger cousins by choosing handy locations and staying open 15, 18, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Convenience stores offer extra time and place utility. Convenience stores is a retail store that carries a limited selection of basic items, as packaged foods and drugstore items, and is open long hours for the convenience of shoppers. Supermarkets, ito po yung mga stores na nagbebenta ng mga pagkain at mga kailangan sa bahay. For example, Pure Gold. May makikita tayo doon na bigas, frozen foods, delata, mga kailangan sa bahay, mga pabango, pulbo, lotion, paninis na muka, o baby wipes at iba pa. Tapos ang convenience store naman, yung nagbubukas ng 24/7. You can find here the tobacco, beverages, tsaka snacks. For example, mini stops and 7-Eleven. Next, mass merchandise retailers, sometimes called mass merchandise discount stores or superstores. Mass merchandisers can be classified as general and specialty. A company that affordably sells large quantities of goods that appeal to a wide variety of consumers. Sila naman yung nagbebenta ng mga affordable products na minaming sure na na-meet o naibigay nila yung pangangailangan at kagustuhan ng mga customers. It focuses on the satisfaction of all the customer because they are not necessarily known for selling durable and high-quality merchandise. The idea behind mass merchandising is to get higher volumes at lower price. For example, yung mga customers, bumibili sila ng bulto-bultong products, tapos makakamura sila doon. Kapag namimili sila, gumagamit sila ng cart o baskets. Tapos sa counter, doon i-scan yung pinamili nila para malaman nila yung presyo ng pinamili nila. New Star Shopping Mart is an example of this business. Ayan po ang examples ng supermarkets, convenience store, mass market retailers. General mass merchandisers carry a wide variety of merchandise that cuts across product categories. May dalawang category daw po ang mass merchandise retailers. First, let us know what is general mass merchandisers. A general merchandise retailer used to be considered one that sold a variety of things excluding groceries. They sell various dry goods except food and grocery products. For examples na makikita dito ay yung textiles, toiletries, or any hardware materials. Two types of general mass merchandisers. First, catalog showrooms. Like service merchandise, publish large catalogs identifying products for sale in the store. Catalog discounters, like other discounters, do not offer customer conveniences or salesperson assistance. Service is slowed by the need to wait for purchased products to be delivered from a storage place. A catalog is a list or record of items. It commonly refers to a list of things being offered. Then showrooms means a room used to display goods for sale, such as appliances, cars, or furnitures. Ito yung retail place kung saan pwedeng puntahan ng consumers para makita nila yung binibili nilang products na available sa store. Ini-email ng mga retailer sa kanila yung mga products na available o yung mga nakalagay sa catalog ng stores. Second, warehouse clubs or a closed-door house. A general merchandise retailer who offers a limited merchandise assortment with little service and at low prices to ultimate consumers and small businesses outfits. Ang warehouse clubs daw po ay offers customer a wide selection of goods, often in bulk and at discounted prices. Bilang kapalit daw po ng membership fee na binayaran ng bawat customers. Sa Pilipinas daw po, may dalawang main brands na nagre-represent as a warehouse clubs. Ito ay ang S&R Membership Shopping by Pure Gold Price Club at Landers Superstores by Southeast Asia Retail. Ang specialty mass merchandisers naman, ito yung store na limitado yung pagpili ng product sa isa o sa few product categories. Kasi when we say specialty goods, those are particularly having a unique characteristics which a group of buyers is willing to make a special purchasing effort. It carries a product selection that is limited to one or a few product categories. Two types of specialty mass merchandisers. First, off-price retailers aggressively promote nationally known brand names of clothing at low prices. When a manufacturer owns and operates an off-price store, the store is called a factory outlet. Sinasabi dito na desidido silang mag-promote ng kilalang brand names sa mas mababang presyo at ang mga nag-ooperate ng off-price stores ay tinatawag na factory outlets. Sila yung mga nag-o-offer ng second-hand items and mga dinausong gamit o yung mga tinatawag na ukay-ukay o pre-love clothes. Dito po sa Lubang, isa sa nagtitinda ng pre-love clothes ay si Ate Mary J. Storilino. Yung ganitong klase ng retailing uso din siya sa online selling hanggang ngayon. Second, category superstores. Offering extensive assortment and depth in a specific product category, also called a category killer. Focus on just one product category. A category killer is a large retail chain superstore that dominates its product category and puts less productive and highly specialized merchants out of business. Sinasabi dito na category killer daw ang ginagamit para ma-define ang isang malaking retailer o product that kills other stores or products in the same category. Direct marketing involves the use of advertising, telephone sales, catalogs, the internet, or other communications to elicit a direct response consumers. Direct marketing in a retailing context has also been called non-store retailing and direct response retailing. Sinasabi dito, gumagamit daw ng mga advertisements, telephone sales, catalogs, internet at iba pang communications para mag-respond sa consumers o para magbigay impormasyon tungkol sa prino-promote na product. Direct marketing is a promotional method that involves presenting information about your company product or service to your target customer without the use of an advertising middleman. Halimbawa, gagamit ka ng emails, flyers, newspapers, text messages, magazines, phone calls para magbigay ng mga information sa customer like yung mga pinamimigay sa train or bus stations or kapag bumili sa isang store may ibibigay sa yung printed informations and dun mo malalaman yung halimbawa mga goals ng company, yung mga tungkol sa products, saan mo sila pwedeng kontakin at iba pa. Whether direct marketing uses the telephone catalogs, letters, other print media, television, or the internet to reach consumer, it always calls for a direct response, generally an order by mail, telephone, or the internet. Mail order retailing. The mail order retailers place the advertisements in newspapers, magazines, etc. or publicize about their products in booklets, catalogs, brochures, and handouts. Mail order ay isang sistema ng pagbili at pagbebenta ng paninda sa pamamagitan ng mails. Sabi dito, through catalogs is one of the oldest forms of direct marketing. This method of sale can be conveniently used by the buyer to order goods of his choice while sitting at home, and the seller can sell his products even to customers living in very remote areas. One of the main objectives of an email marketing is to inform readers. Television home shopping is a direct marketing innovation developed with the advent of cable TV. Viewers tuning in to a cable shopping channel see a show where products are demonstrated by a host. Sinasabi naman dito, pwede mo daw tawagan yung host kahit nasa air yung show para masagot yung mga tanong mo about products or kapag gusto mong bumili. It offers products for sale through cable and broadcast television. Telemarketing. The selling of retail merchandise by telephone is a growing aspect of direct marketing. A salesperson will solicit customers over the phone by using a list of phone numbers from a specific area, part of the country or population. Telemarketing is also known as telecalling. It was started in the 1960s by the housewives who were calling people in their town to sell cookies. There are 4 common kinds of telemarketing. First, outbound calls, also known as cold calls, which salesperson calls people who have not previously interacted or even expressed interest in the products or services being offered. Second, inbound calls. Based on inbound inquiries about products or services as prompted by advertising or sales effort. This is considered as warm calls. Lead generation. The collection of intelligence about the profiles, interests, and demographic data of potential customers. Sales call. Persuasive activity engaged in by salespeople in which telemarketers are trained and aim to close a deal on the phone. Telemarketing examples. Product marketing. A caller is involved in bringing a product to market, launching a new product, technology, brand, and informing people about in order to generate consumer interest. Sales, where a caller is actually attempting to sell a product over the telephone. Political parties or campaigns, used by candidates who are running for office. Tinatawagan po nila yung mga voters para malaman nila yung about sa campaign o yung qualifications ng kandidato. Last, to raise money for charity or fundraiser, asking the participant to donate in order to buy backpacks and school supplies for needy children. Sabi dito, dapat daw maisakatuparan ng maayos ang operations para masiguradong natanggap ng customers na walang sira at mabilis yung product. Effective direct marketing retailers concentrate on fulfillment operations to make sure that goods are shipped promptly so that customers receive their orders quickly and in good condition. Door-to-door selling. Cutlery, vacuum cleaners, magazines, and cosmetics are among the many products successfully sold to door-to-door. This kind of retailing is an expensive method of distribution. A direct selling method, a canvassing technique that is commonly used for sales, marketing, and campaigning. Ito naman yung pupuntahan yung lahat ng bahay para mangumbinsa na bumili sa kanila ng product na binibenta nila. Then, pag bumili, may ibibigay silang contact number na pwedeng tawagan ng customers pag gusto nila ulit bumili. Usually, nag-o-offer sila ng free tries para mas makumbinsa yung may-ari ng bahay na bumili. Vending machines. The coin-operated vending machine is an old retailing tool that has become increasingly sophisticated in recent years. Sa tingin ko naman, lahat tayo ay familiar na sa vending machine. A vending machine is a coin-actuated machine through which various goods may be retailed. It is one form of business that requires little time management and maintenance. This business is a good source of residual income kung saan kumikita ka ng pera kahit tulog ka o sa loob ng isang araw. Ang Philippine Vending Corporation daw po ay ang largest vending operator na naitatag noong 1997. Halimbawa po nito ay yung coffee vending machine na nahuhulugan mo ng 5 piso tapos pipili ka ng gusto mong inumin like mainit na kape o malamig na kape ba. Types of vending machines. Food and drink vending machine. Offers various things to eat and drink. Cook and frozen vending machine. These type of machines are great for events management. Combo vending machines. These are popular all-in-one solution for any work on a budget as they allow an array of items in one machine. Merchandiser. Most popular with hoteliers to offer toiletries to their customers. This can be found in many office settings to provide business cards, pens, pencils, and even staplers. Outdoor vending machines offer snacks and drinks outdoors. Smart vending machines. Example of this include a laboratory or food factory. Customized vending machines. The first vending machine was invented in Greece. A specialty vending machine. Great in waiting rooms or locations with many people sitting around. Ayan po ang examples ng vending machines. Several companies provide automated shopping programs known as shopbots to make shopping easier for their customer. Shopbots are smart agent software programs designed to perform shopping tasks. Shopbots are intelligent software agents that scour the web to find the lowest price on a particular product. They can also help shoppers avoid drowning in choices. Sabi dito, ang Shopbots daw po ay kapakipakinabang na online search tool kung saan nakakatulong ito upang makakuha ng impormasyon tungkol sa produkto ang mga mamimili. It is short for shopping robot, an intelligent software agent that can automatically search a large numbers of online stores for a specific product. Parang ito po yung way ng mga mamimili para magkumpara ng mga presyo at features ng isang product na ini-offer ng iba't ibang sellers. May iba't ibang disadvantages daw po ang shopping online. Una, hindi mahahawakan o masusuri na maayos ang isang product na in-order. Pangalawa, magtitiis ang customer na maghintay hanggang sa dumating ang in-order. Pangatlo, nagkakaroon ng problema sa pribadong pagkakakilanlan. Possible po na magkaroon ng mga identity theft dahil karamihan sa mga online shops ay nangangailangan ng information tungkol sa buyers. Wheel of Retailing. Phase 1. Outlet starts with low price, low margin, low reputation. Phase 2. It has high price, high margin, high reputation. Phase 3. It now maintains even higher price, even higher margin, highly reputed. Phase 4. When a newcomer enters market, it has the same features as in Phase 1. Kunyari po, nagbukas ng bagong business. Sa Phase 1, yung retailer mag-o-offer siya ng limited items sa mababang presyo. Sa Phase 2, dito na siya mag-i-introduce ng bagong service or mas magandang offer sa mataas na presyo. So, dito na mag-i-start yung pagtaas ng presyo tapos may mas magandang serbisyo. Halimbawa, sa isang restaurant, kapag nag-offer ng free home delivery, may charge na kasama yon. Dito naman sa Phase 3, kapag nakilala na yung brand image sa market, papasok dito yung mas mataas na presyo, mas mataas na kita at mas kilalang brand o products. Siyempre, kapag kilala na yung business mo na may magandang quality ng product o service, tatangkilikin na yung binebenta mo, mas madami ng customers ang bibili sa'yo kahit mataas pa ang presyo niyan. Sa Phase 4, parang Phase 1 lang siya. Kailangan babaan uli ang presyo kapag may bagong customer na gustong bumili sa'yo o kapag may competition kang bagong business na nag-o-offer ng same product ng sa'yo. Round and round like a wheel. Sabi dito, ibig sabihin, paikot-ikot lang para mas tumagal yung business mo. The Wheel of Retailing. The best-known hypothesis relating to retail institutional development is called the Wheel of Retailing. This theory states that new retailing institutions enter the marketplace as low-status, low-margin, low-price operations and then move forward higher status margin and price positions. Wheel of Retailing is a concept which observes that a retail business will go through 4 phases of transformation, starting from being a small player based on discount to a big well-known store. There are 4 phases. Yung Phase 1, entry, Phase 2, growth, Phase 3, stabilization, at yung Phase 4, compete. The Wheel of Retailing is a major hypothesis regarding patterns of retail development, in which new types of retailers generally enter the market as low-margin, low-status, low-price operators that gradually acquire more elaborate premises and facilities and move up market. This is called retail wheel, refers to how retailers start off as discount store but start boosting their prices as soon as they become established. The term Wheel of Retailing was coined by Professor Malcolm P. McNair of Harvard Business School. Target market. A retailer's most important decision concerns the target market. A target market is a group of potential customers that you identify to sell products or services to. Each group can be divided into smaller segments. Segments are typically grouped by age, location, income, and lifestyle. Sila yung mga customers na pagbebentahan mo, sabi dito, most important decision kasi kung wala sila bukod sa walang tatangkilik ng product mo, wala ka pang kita. It involves breaking a market into segments and then concentrating your marketing efforts on one or a few key segments. Sila po yung mga customers na nangangailangan o may gusto na nagmamatch sa product or service na ino-offer ng isang retailer. There are 4 key types of market segmentation. First, demographic. Focus entirely on who the customer is. It includes age, education, gender, occupation, family status, and income. Geographic allows you to effectively split your entire audience based on where they are located, which is useful when the location of the customers plays a part in their overall purchase decision. It includes region, continent, country, city, and district. Psychographic, aimed at separating the audience based on their personalities. It includes lifestyle, attitudes, interests, and values. Behavioral, divides your whole audience based on the previous behavior that they've exhibited with your brand. It includes product knowledge, purchase patterns, previous purchases, awareness of your business, and product rating. Product assortment and procurement. The retailer's product assortment must match the target market's shopping expectations. The retailer has to decide on product assortment, breadth, and depth. An assortment strategy in retailing involves the number and types of products that stores display for purchase by consumers, also called a product assortment strategy. Ito daw po yung strategic tool na ginagamit ng retailers para mag-manage ng business at makakuha ng malaking kita. Sa point of view daw po ng customer, ito ay nagde-define sa pagkakakilanlan sa retailer at kung bakit ang shop nila ay nandoon sa lugar na yun. The strategy is made up of 2 major components. Ang panguna ay bilang ng subcategories ng isang produkto. Halimbawa ay rubbing alcohol. May 4 types of rubbing alcohol tayong ginagamit. Pangalawa naman ay tungkol sa dami ng iba't ibang products na inyo-offer. Services and store atmosphere. Retailers must also decide on the services mix to offer customers. Pre-purchase services include accepting telephone and mail orders, advertising, window and interior display, fitting rooms, shopping hours, fashion shows, trade-ins. Post-purchase include shipping and delivery, gift wrapping, adjustments and returns, alterations and tailoring, installations, engraving. Ancillary service include general information, check cashing, parking, restaurants, repair, interior decorating, credit, restrooms, baby attendant service. Purchasing process. Pre-purchase stage. Dito po pumapasok yung pagde-decide kung bibili ba o gagamitin mo yung service na niyo-offer. Service encounter stage. Ito naman yung pagkatapos mo mag-decide na bumili ng specific service, may encounter na nila dito yung mga handler na pinili nilang service provider. Post-purchase stage. Dito naman, itutuloy lang nila yung proseso na ginawa nila sa pangalawa. Papasok dito yung evaluation of service quality at kung masasatisfy ba sila o hindi sa service experience nila. Atmosphere. Every store has a physical layout that makes it hard or easy to move around. The store must embody a planned atmosphere that suits the target market and draws consumers toward purchase. The controllable characteristic of retail space which entice customers to enter the store, shop, and point of purchase. Research shows that the store atmosphere leaves a distinct impression on customers. It was coined by the marketing guru Philip Butler in in a 1973 article. Kotler said that customers do not buy just the physical product but the whole package, including service, warranties, packaging, ambience of the retail store, etc. Atmosphere encompasses all the senses of the customer, including taste. Thus, it is the influencing of what customers see, hear, smell, and touch. It comprises tangible aspects of the space as well as the customer's mental perception. Ang atmosphere daw po includes the physical characteristics of a retail store used to create an image to attract customers. So, ito yung style ng loob at labas ng store mo. Halimbawa, may mga signs na nakalagay, nakaayos yung products base sa brand names nila, may malinis na banyo at dressing rooms, malawak yung area para komportable ang customers at iba pa. Pumapasok po dito yung magiging mood ng customer sa simula habang at pagkatapos nila bumili. Sabi dito, sumasaklaw daw po ito sa lahat ng senses ng tao maliban sa sense of taste. May tinatawag po tayong 7 P's of marketing pero sa topic na ito, tayo po ay magpo-focus sa 4 P's of marketing kung saan ang retailers ay kailangan may mas maayos na desisyon ukol dito. Una, price decision. These are the choices that the business make when setting prices for their products or services. Sinasabi dito na malaking parte ng isang business ang pagprepresyo dahil naiimpluwensyahan nito ang relationships with customers. Kapag fair at competitive daw po ang prices, for sure, babalik at babalik ang mga customers. Second, promotion decision. These are decisions to make about promotional activities and tools to achieve the marketing goals. Alam naman po natin na ito yung isang way para makilala ng customer ang product at service na inio-offer natin. Sabi dito, pwede daw pong mag-promote ng products or services both online and offline channels. Product assortment and service decision refers to the retailer's mindful decisions, major or minor regarding their product. Ito po yung pagdedesisyon kung ano yung magiging size o style ng product na ibebenta ng isang retailer. Place decision. Those associated with channels of distribution that serves as the means for getting the product to the target markets. Ito naman po yung kung saan at paano mabibili ng customers yung products. Retailers can assess a particular store's sales effectiveness by looking at 4 indicators. Una, bilang ng taong dumadaan sa araw-araw. Pangalawa, porsyento ng customers na pumapasok sa store. Pangatlo, porsyento ng customer na pumapasok sa store at bumibili. At pang-apat ay yung total amount na nagastos sa bawat kita. Next topic naman po tayo, which is wholesaling. Wholesaling. Wholesaling is defined as purchasing goods directly from the manufacturer at a discount and then selling it to retailers for a comparatively higher price. Following this, they package such goods in small quantities as per the requirements and then sell them here. Here, the goods are bought in large quantities from the manufacturer. Hence, wholesalers can provide some discounts to retailers too. These groups of people are not manufacturers. They are just middle agents in the supply chain who buy bulk quantities of goods from manufacturers and undergo distribution to their respective retailers. Ito naman po yung mga bumibili ng products sa mismong company na gumagawa ng finished products na may kasamang discount tapos ibebenta nila sa mga retailers sa mas mataas na presyo pero may tamang presyo. Kung ang retailers ay middle agents ng wholesaler at customers, ang wholesalers naman ay middle agents ng manufacturer at retailers. Wholesalers, an organization or individual that serves as a marketing intermediary by facilitating transfer of products entitled to them. Wholesalers do not produce the product, consume it, or sell it to ultimate consumers. A wholesaler neither produces nor consumes the finished product. A wholesaler is a marketing intermediary that buys products and resells those products to retailers. Other wholesalers are organizations that use the products in the production of other goods or services. A wholesaler primary function is facilitating either the transportation of products or the transfer of title to them. Wholesalers have much in common with retailers. Both of these types of marketer act as selling agents for their suppliers and as buying agents for their customers. Both are creators of time and place utility. Both must carefully evaluate the needs of their customer and deliver an appropriate total package of goods and services if they are to succeed in business. Sabi dito, may pagkakapareho sa retailers dahil sila yung mga bumibili sa supplier at sila naman yung binibilhan ng customers. Si wholesaler bumibili kay supplier, si retailer bumibili kay wholesaler, so ang selling agent dito ay ang retailers. Classifying wholesalers. Intermediaries performing wholesaling functions are traditionally divided into two groups, merchants and agents. Merchant wholesalers are independently owned concerns that take title to the goods they distribute. A merchant wholesaler is an institution that buys goods from manufacturers and resells them to businesses, government agencies, other wholesalers, or retailers. Sila daw po yung nagtitake ng ownership sa products na binebenta nila. Sila daw po yung traditional wholesalers. They can call pure wholesaler. Types of merchant wholesaler. Full-service merchant wholesalers provide their customer with a complete array of services in addition to the merchandise they offer. Such services include delivery, credit, marketing information and advice, and possibly even such managerial assistance as accounting aid or other non-marketing aid. Full-service wholesalers are also called full-function wholesalers. It performs end-to-end interactions between manufacturers and retailers. Three subsets of wholesalers are identifiable by lines of goods offered. General merchandise wholesalers, which sell a large number of different product types. It carries an extensive variety of non-perishable products. They buy a large volume of products from one or more suppliers, tapos ibebenta nila ng may mas mataas na presyo sa distributors, resellers, at retailers. General line wholesalers, which limit their offerings to a full array of products within one product line. A wholesaler who carries a complete stock of one type of merchandise. These wholesalers do not deal with a variety of products in the particular lines such as groceries, drugs, electrical appliances, textiles they selected. They sell a number of brands and varieties. Halimbawa, kapag ang retailer ay drugstore ang hinahandle, mga gamot lang ang ibebenta nila at wala nang iba. Specialty wholesalers, which reduce their lines still further. These wholesalers specialize themselves in limited items of merchandise or even on single merchandise. They do not keep stocks of variety of merchandise. Limited service merchant wholesalers. Regardless of the product line carried, full-service merchant wholesalers provide an essentially complete line of extra services. However, some customers may not want or may not want to pay for some of those services. They may prefer to sacrifice services to get lower prices. Thus, a group of limited service merchant wholesalers or limited function wholesalers has developed. They provide limited services or fewer services and do not provide the entire range of services like the full-service wholesalers. Types of limited service merchant wholesalers. First, cash and carry wholesalers. Buyers who are not willing to pay for and who do not need certain wholesaler services such as delivery and credit, may choose to patronize cash and carry wholesalers. Karamihan sa intermediaries, inaalis nila yung delivery and credit functions na ginagawa sa full-service wholesaler. Dito naman, binibigyan ng permiso ang customers na mapunta sa warehouse o saan man lugar na napag-usapan para makuha yung biniling product, tas doon na din magbabayad ng cash para sa in-order nila ang product. Truck wholesalers. Truck wholesalers, also called truck jobbers, typically sell a limited line of items to comparatively small buyers. Some truck wholesalers sell items that are not particularly perishable but that face keen competition. Although truck jobbing is an expensive means of distributing relatively small amounts of merchandise, it is an aggressive form of sales provides instant delivery to buyers. Sell and deliver directly from their vehicles, often for cash. So dito naman gumagamit ng mga sasakyan para magbenta at mag-deliver ng products. Direct marketing wholesalers. Direct marketing wholesalers operate in much the same way as mail order catalog retailers and other direct marketers. Traditionally, they used catalogs and direct mail, took phone and fax orders, and then forwarded merchandise to buyer via mail or a parcel delivery service. Dito naman, yung parang sa Shopee or Lazada na gumagamit ng emails or text messages kung minsan pa ay calls to inform the buyer na i-deliver na yung products na in-order. Dropshippers. Dropshippers are merchant wholesalers to take title to goods but do not take possession of the goods or handle them in any way. Dropshippers accept a buyer's order and pass it on to a producer or supplier of the desired commodity, which then ships the product directly to the buyer. For this reason, they are called desk jobbers. These wholesalers operate in bulk industries such as coal, lumber, and heavy equipment. The title and risk is taken by the dropshipper from the time the order is accepted to the time it is delivered to the customer. Rock jobbers are a type of merchant wholesaler that came to prominence in the 1930s. Generally served mostly non-food items to grocery and drug retailers. They maintain title to the goods and bill the retailers only for those goods that are sold to consumers. Agents, the second general category of wholesalers, may take possession of goods they sell and but do not take title to them. Agents, as a rule, do not carry an inventory or extend credit, but they may provide physical facilities for conducting business. They may help to arrange for delivery or credit as part of their services, which can be generally described as bringing buyer and seller together. Agents typically receive commissions based on the selling prices of the products and the amount of products they help to sell. Agents are expected to be familiar with their products and with who wants to sell and who wants to buy them. In short, they are expected to have an expert knowledge of the market in which they operate. Individuals or companies that act as an extension of the manufacturing company. Ang main job daw po nila ay ipakilala yung gumawa ng products sa pamamagitan ng pagbebenta nito. Di daw po nila inaangkin yung product talaga, nagkakaroon lang ng ownership sa distribution process. Kunwari, ang isang agent, habang binebenta niya yung product, siya nagre-represent as an owner of the product. Brokers are agent intermediaries that receive a commission for putting sellers in touch with buyers and assisting with contractual negotiations. Brokers generally portray themselves as neutral in the selling process, working for both buyers and sellers. Bring buyers and sellers together and negotiate the terms of transaction. Limitado lang daw po yung trabaho ng brokers kumpara sa ibang middleman. They do not involve in financial arrangement or physical ownership. Ang pinakatrabaho talaga nila ay tulungan ng buyer at seller na magkaroon ng pinagkasundoang agreement. Neutral daw po, ibig sabihin gumigitna siya sa buyer at sa seller. The commission merchant is an agent intermediary similar to a broker. Unlike brokers, however, commission merchants are usually given certain power by sellers. Commission merchant is someone who buys or sells products for a percentage of the sales price. A person employed to sell goods on commission either in his own name or in the name of his principal, and entrusted with the possession, management, control, and disposal of the goods sold. Bumibili sila ng produkto sa pamamagitan ng commission. Auction companies are agent intermediaries that perform valuable services in the buying and selling of livestock, tobacco, and other commodities as well as artwork and use mechanical equipment. Some industries, such as the tobacco industry, have traditionally used auction companies and continue to do so for that reason. An auction market is a market where the price is determined by the highest price the buyer is willing to pay and the lowest price the seller is willing to take. Manufacturers' agents, also called manufacturers' representatives, are independent intermediaries that specialize in selling and are available to producers that do not want to perform sales activities themselves. Selling agents are also paid a commission and are expected to be familiar with the products they handle and the markets they serve. However, they differ from manufacturers' agents in one major respect. They sell the products manufactured by the producers they represent not in a single geographical area, but in all the areas in which the products are sold. Manufacturers' agents or representatives are independent contractors who work on commission to sell products for more than one manufacturer. An agent who typically operates on an extended contractual basis often sells in an exclusive territory, offers non-competing but related lines of goods, and has defined authority regarding prices and terms of sale. Sabi dito, dapat daw familiar sila sa binebenta nila at sa customers na pinagbebentahan nila para mas madali nila itong maibenta at maipaliwanag sa customers. Sales office. A wholesaling establishment that is maintained by a manufacturer for its own product and does not carry an inventory of the product. Part of a company that sells the company's products or services in a particular area. These are owned and operated by manufacturers but are physically separated from manufacturing plants. Sales branch. A wholesaling establishment that is maintained by a manufacturer for its own product and carries an inventory of the product. Establishments maintained by manufacturing, refining, or mining enterprises. Sales branches will typically carry inventories while sales offices do not. Wholesaler marketing decisions. Wholesaler distributions they have had to develop appropriate strategic responses. One major drive has been to increase asset productivity by managing their inventories and receivables better. They also have had to improve their strategic decisions on target markets, product assortment and services, price, promotion, and place. Wholesalers trying to build a service mix to offer for building strong customer relationships. Target market. Wholesalers need to define their target markets. They can choose a target group of customers by size, type of customer, and need for service or other criteria. Within the target group, they can identify the most profitable customer and design stronger offers to build better relationships with them. Katulad lang po nung kanina, sa retailing, pinaka-importante po talaga ang target market. Product assortment and services. The wholesaler's product is their assortment, but the cost of carrying huge inventories can kill profits. Wholesalers today are examining how many lines to carry and are choosing to carry only the more profitable ones. They are also examining which services count most in building stronger customer relationships and which ones should be dropped or charged for. Price decision. Wholesalers usually mark up the cost of goods by a conventional percentage, say 20%, to cover their expenses. Expenses may run 17% of the gross margin, leaving a profit margin of approximately 3%. Wholesalers usually add a standard markup to the cost of goods. Promotion decision. Wholesalers rely primarily on their sales force to achieve promotional objectives. Even here, most wholesalers see selling as a single salesperson talking to a single customer instead of a team effort to sell, build, and service major accounts. They need to develop an overall promotion strategy involving trade advertising, sales promotion, and publicity. They also need to make greater use of supplier promotion materials and programs. Most wholesalers do not seem to appreciate the role of promotion in making their business successful. They undertake advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, and public relations but unplanned and uncoordinated. That's all. Thank you.